Now, it's Tiffany and Starlight that originally knocked them down into loser's bracket. It was a 2-0 in the winners quarterfinals. That was the qualifier for top 8. So Tiffany and Starlight are the reason they entered top 8 on the loser's side of the bracket. So this is the revenge right here against Tiffany and Starlight.
This is the opportunity for that salty run back. Phazon and Lil Caps are playing incredibly well right now. This is their opportunity for it. We do see Lil Cap still unarmed, but Phazon's still able to get that follow-up, that downlight Sair off the neutralite from Lil Cap.
Now keep in mind, Lil Cap and Phazon coming from the loser's bracket are going to have to win 2 best-of-5s, but Tiffany and Starlight, on the other hand, they get that winner's reward, that winner's advantage. Only winning 1 set will seal them the tournament.
Left side, blue team has the map control. Tiffany gets around, but ends up neutralizing his teammate. Phazon hits the neutral sig onto Lil Cap. But the Nair will give them the needed breath. The side sig connects and Tiffany goes down. She's the first one to fall. Starlight on the left side. Can the blue team finish him off? No, he's able to get to the wall.
There's the neutral light. There's the delayed recovery follow-up from Tiffany. But okay.
From the top of the map, that's the meteor drop. Phazon with the ground pound picks up Starlight. Nobody saw that one coming.
He did that one from the top rope.
Yeah. He found more ropes, built a ladder, climbed up to the top of those ropes, and dropped down. Starlight going deep for this. Lil Cap with a turnaround ground pound.
Oh, double!
Starlight double ground pound. Gets the recovery onto Tiffany. And Lil Cap gets sent flying. There's so much damage. Nobody gets taken down. Tiffany finally does it.
So much time on the edge.
Ooh. I would have been nervous there if I was any of those people. That is such a scary spot to be in for literally all of them, and they played that so well.
I was nervous, and I'm in the safety of this room.
We're not playing.
Yeah. I felt somehow in danger. Ooh, nice just raw side signature coming out of Lil Cap. You can expect those sometimes. Well, you can't expect them, but you can expect them to be unexpected.
Oh!
Okay.
Both of them!
All right. All right, that is
Double
a D-light into a D-light into a side air to get the beautiful double kill. 4 stocks to 2 right now. Lil Captain Phazon just saying, we're going to forget about that 0-2 that happened earlier.
I like that he went for the double downlight with that character of Hattori. You can't really go for that gravity cancel neutral signature the way that you see Brins do it. Instead, he went for the double downlight for that little bit of extra damage to secure that kill just in case one of the red team members wasn't damaged enough.
Not only just a little bit of damage, but it scoots them ever so more to the left.
It's really smart stuff from Phazon. Swinging all around right side.
He almost picked up both.
He almost got both.
Oh! I didn't even notice what happened there. I saw the flash.
Lil Cap went from the top, Phazon went from the bottom. The sandwich hit, and you can't have 2 pieces of matter occupy the same space. And so one of them got sent flying. That was Starlight, and just now Tiffany gets sent flying. That's going to be a quick game 1 going the way of Phazon and Lil Cap, and that's 5 kills on Phazon.
And then still on the other side, Lil Cap is still doing 700 plus damage every single game. This is what's interesting, is that Lil Cap is doing so much damage here, but we don't see him do that well in singles. Like, he's pretty good. He does pretty well.
He's a good player.
But someone who does 700 damage every game, I would expect him to do a little bit better at once. It's interesting that Phazon is the sort of shining player on this team in singles.
Well, I guess when it comes down to it, Phazon's the one who finishes off the stocks. Generally, when you saw it with the Bodvar and the Val, that's kind of how it worked out, is Val suffers from not being able to put out as much damage as quickly. So Lil Cap did the damage, Phazon did the finishing. They're just continuing that methodology, but with Phazon on a different character, this Hattori. Keeping that high movement speed, but going in with a little bit more force, a little bit less survivability, lower defense.
And that's something that can make a team so powerful, is where one player might be weak or not as good in that area, the other person covers that. That makes a really strong 2v2 team.
Edgeguard, safety from Tiffany will keep Starlight alive, but he does eat that down signature from Lil Cap. Phazon comes over, hits the neutral stick, hits the ground pound. Lil Cap gets the downlight side air. Nobody dead just yet. The safety from everybody, but Phazon is punishing it. Tiffany has tried to save Starlight so many times, and Starlight keeps getting caught by the blue team.
The opposite team teamwork today in North America has been unreal.
I mean, when you play Rank S, you can't choose who you queue with, so they're just so used to queuing with each other.
That's true.
Middle of the map, Lil Cap gonna get that downlight recovery. Can't finish off Tiffany. Tiffany is very damaged, though. There's a very real possibility that she could die soon. Downsig comes out from Starlight. Phazon underneath with the punish.
Starlight could be dying soon, too. There's a D-Light recovery. Even as
Very
high
nice
as
spot,
that was,
yeah.
it didn't kill you. So I'm going for the gravity cancel side signature. The fully charged D-Sig is going to hit Lil Cap, but right before it hit, he was able to hit Tiffany, securing that kill. Phazon still surviving. Starlight might be on his final stock very soon.
He's very damaged right now. But you see Lil Cap and Phazon, they're not overly focusing him, trying to put him into that final stock. Instead, Lil Cap was looking at Tiffany. Phazon was in position for follow-ups, but he's really just trying to zone out Starlight with how he was positioned. The neutral sig connects onto Phazon. He's going to put Phazon into the second stocks alongside everyone else. Lil Cap underneath, trying to get the nair. There's the recovery on the left side from Phazon to put Starlight into the final stock. Lil Cap could be right behind him if Tiffany chases deeper.
Tiffany trying to get back to the middle of the stage. Ooh. Lil Cap on the edge. Is Tiffany going to try and chase the kill? No, Lil Cap's going to get back up. Tiffany's going to turn around, throw out that down signature again, trying to use the max range of it, but that down light from Lil Cap is interrupted by Phazon that probably would have secured the kill.
Starlight does get that recovery, and they might be eating the fact that they didn't let that kill happen. Phazon gonna have to hunt down that finisher. Tiffany playing very high at the top of the map. Here's the follow-up off the neutral light. The follow-ups off the neutral light are on point. That's why people like Sword and Spear in these matchups, is because it comes out so quick and it's so easy to follow up. It has such a consistent trajectory.
And then after that, he continued with the, I think it was a dash jump ground pound, or maybe it was just a dash ground pound right over that corner, hitting so fast, virtually impossible to react to. You have to know that it's coming.
So well played. See Starlight get caught by one neutral light, but Lil Cap not quite in position for the follow-up. Tiffany gonna do it and hit the recovery onto Starlight. Starlight's so damaged. You see him sitting on the island just waiting for the opportunity to get back up. Lil Cap's gonna be the one who chases him.
It was funny, Tiffany hit the down signature on the Lil Cap, and Lil Cap just like, this is where I want to be. Starlight's right here. You're gonna give me this kill. And you see Starlight move up. Oh no!
He bumps his head, but he's got an extra stock. This is okay for the blue team, but the stocks are even. There is that slight potential that is slowly growing for the red team.
Lil Cap does have a hammer in his hand. He has so many kill options here. We've seen the signatures all day. We've seen the stomp, side air, maybe even a dare at this point if he hits on Starlight high enough. Of course, you have the hammer recovery on the edge. You have the hammer ground pound on the edge. Even just a raw side air, or you have Phazon hitting a D-Light side air on the edge for the kill. Starlight in the 1v2 situation, very deep in the red. D-Light side air from Phazon. He is going to be the one to finish that kill. 611 damage and 513. A little bit more spread this time, with Phazon actually being the one doing more damage and taking 5 of those kills. So Phazon saying, all right, you carried me last set. I'll carry you this set.
Phazon and Lil Cap are so good as they get one game left before they reset it for the final best of 5, and Starlight forced to swap back to the Sidra. This is the character that he's been playing lately, and it's surprising to see him on this Giro, but hey, he's back to the Sidra. We'll see how well he can do it. The downlight dares, I don't know how effective it's going to be in the middle of the map. That's kind of the big cannon play of Starlight, is downlight dare, and he could very easily catch his teammate with those.
Now, he does have like big swooping hitboxes, a lot like Axe, and of course we've seen a lot of Axe today. Actually, surprisingly, we don't have any Axe in this matchup, which is a little bit surprising. But now we have the cannon, those big swooping hitboxes, gigantic hitboxes. The trade-off is more startup, more recovery, but still, the cannon side air has a ton of force on it. You have the D-Light dare setups that Starlight was doing all day yesterday.
It's also just great for movement. You can see Starlight just from the far left side only had to burn one jump alongside that side air, and Lil Cap's going to be the first one to go down. Side sig connects onto both red team members. Starlight does not have the cannon for the movement this time, so he's got to just go with standard movement, and he gets caught by the side sig from Phazon. That is going to be even stocks between the two teams, but Tiffany a little bit more damage.
And you see Phazon wants that kill. He was chasing Tiffany all the way around that island back to center stage.
Yeah, Tiffany doing a good job of avoiding those kill options, though. The Lil Cap and Phazon kind of not overly concerned with it. Instead, they were just looking for Starlight, but a big string from the cannon of Starlight sends Lil Caps all over the map.
And Tiffany's somehow still surviving, but it's going to be that big side signature.
Off the island.
It's going to bounce Tiffany off the island and still kill Starlight.
Yo, he's got the side air.
Finally
Tiffany
going
to help him out.
Apparently
Starlight's
not.
living.
Starlight's still alive. Starlight, star bright. Will you be my star tonight?
I think that's the quote.
It's something like that.
It's pretty close. Dude, testament to Tiffany, though. Tiffany has done such a good job of keeping Starlight alive. The number of times Tiffany has gone deep, gotten just a narrow recovery underneath, kept Starlight up, and kept him alive. There's the downline into the recovery.
Bro.
Huge advantage, though. 5 stocks to the 3 of the red team.
How is Starlight living so hard and then just not anymore? Starlight's on his last stock.
Side air from Starlight will take down Little Cap. Stocks are even. Downlight recovery at the top of the map. Starlight comes over to put the pressure out onto Phazon so he can't chase down Tiffany much longer.
You're seeing those constant hitboxes coming out from Starlight. That's what you saw from yesterday. And
the dare! The grab pound! Tiffany! But Lil Cap gets around her! He does such a good job of keeping the jumps in check! Tiffany thought he was done and just backed away, and Lil Cap still had a little bit left.
Yeah, Lil Cap had such little damage on him at that point that to get a gimp like that, you have to do virtually everything correctly.
You have to commit big for that. Starlight keeping the cannon. He's got those side airs. That movement from Starlight with the cannon.
You're seeing him try to blast with those nairs, just completely control that airspace. One jump up. Lil Cap picking up that kill onto Tiffany. 3 stocks to 2, but Lil Cap getting closer and closer to red. Starlight in the exact same position. Oh, Phazon so close to death.
Bottom of the map, Lil Cap dodging around both red team members. Tiffany finds the side air. Lil Cap is out. It's all left to Phazon. Phazon likely looking for the kill onto Starlight, and Tiffany's going to be there to try to punish it. Oh, good turnaround. Just looking like he was going to chase Starlight, and now Phazon, 2 stocks left to the 1 of Tiffany. This is a really good spot for Phazon.
After what I saw from Phazon and Tiffany yesterday, I have to give the edge here to Phazon. Even though the health difference isn't too much, based on history yesterday, Phazon was just playing out of his mind, and Tiffany just didn't seem to show up like we've seen her show up in the past.
See the guitar strings trying to come out, but Phazon knows about the guitars. Phazon has a Lucian in the back pocket if he ever needs it. The blasters and guitars. And he knows all of the strings that Tiffany's going to be looking for. Tries to dodge out, but Tiffany with a very patient follow-up, not able to get much more after it.
Tiffany playing very floaty right now. You're seeing Phazon stick mostly ground-based. You're seeing him come in with those side signatures, even the downlights. And Tiffany, for a lot of them, is just straight up in the air, so they're not hitting. She's actually putting out some serious damage onto Phazon. Again, more damage. Hasn't been kill percent. That side air would have killed if it would have hit.
Tiffany getting the better of Phazon right now. Phazon swapping over to the spear, goes for the hard read with that gravity cancel neutral signature at the top of the map. Would have killed had it hit, but Tiffany far away from it. Splits the pins, gets around, but Phazon gets that wall touch. Tiffany was expecting him to go to the island. Side sig him down. That's a punish. That's a punish right there. He goes for the wild side sig, expecting Tiffany to walk forward, but Tiffany just very patient, waits it out.
Phazon a little bit greedy going for that hard read there. Just gave Tiffany that free punish. She was ready for it. Hit the D-Light recovery. That was a no-brainer for Tiffany right there.
He could have positioned that better. Because Tiffany's back was to that wall. If he got a little bit closer so that the side sig just covered up to that wall, I think that would have been a better way to do it. Because then Tiffany either goes off stage or goes in the air.
Or maybe he goes for a dash side sig. Maybe he goes for a dash gravity cancel side sig like we've seen Boomy do with the sword on Hattori. Like just right off of the ground, just covering if she was a little bit airborne.
The half jump height.
Yeah.
Definitely, there was a bunch of options that Phazon could have gone with, but he went with the one that got him killed. Top of the map, Tiffany juggling Little Cap. That's the second time we've seen the red team just going for immediate sky juggling onto the blue team.
Seeing Starlight again, just constantly attacking with that cannon.
He's just swinging. How much dex does Citra have? I think she's the highest dex cannon character.
She's definitely
Linfei now.
I don't remember how much
They're
dex
both
Linfei is. She definitely has more than Isaiah.
Yeah.
And of course more than Zol.
And definitely more than Zol. Ooh, right side. Lil Cap trying to get that gimp. Cannon not the best for the straight verticality, but it won't matter. The horizontal kill comes out as Starlight nears Tiffany.
Come on, dude.
That's a love tap. That's a, hey, what's up?
Again, another raw side sig from Phazon. It doesn't connect. He ends up getting punished for it. He's trying to poke with these dares. One jump height up.
Tiffany gets the ground pound. Little Cap is in trouble. He avoids the ground pound this time. Phazon trying to finish off Starlight. Starlight will have enough jumps to get back up and above. Phazon with the turnaround. Gets the weapon toss, but he can't finish off these stocks. There's the stomp side air for the blue team.
Oh, that's
this
it.
is trouble. Yeah, Phazon can't help him.
Now Tiffany has 3 kills to her name right now. She's doing such work. You saw the signature on the right side, and she followed up with a weapon toss to confirm it, and then that kill right there, so beautiful. Tiffany's on fire right now, and she's surviving.
She's doing so incredibly well. She's gotten 3 kills without dying, hence the domination, but she just got shut down by the downlight recovery from Phazon. Follow-up from Little Cap. They're still kind of in this. Little Cap has to play this perfectly, though. If he gets taken down, it is going to be looking at a game 5 for Phazon and Little Cap.
Ooh, there's the ground pound that gets timed out perfectly by Starlight's nairs, just juggling Phazon. Back-to-back nairs. There's the dare from Phazon. He's trying to find some footing, but he's just getting pinballed back and forth by both members of the red team. Now Lil Cap was caught right in between them. There's a beautiful side sig from Starlight to finish that stock off.
Brenda's dodge.
4 stocks to 2.
Oh,
He dropped the D-Light side air, the auto combo kill option that we've seen him hit time after time. That would have killed Lil Cap, knocked him out of the game.
Uncharacteristic, but there's the signature from Tiffany to take down Little Cap. 1 stock left for Phazon, 4 for the red team. The follow-up off the neutral signature. He had the wall touch. He's going to be able to get back up safely, but he's taking so much damage on this corner. Ground pound comes out. Starlight underneath it. There's going to be some punishes. Down airs. Ground pounds. 4 stocks left on the red team, and it was looking like it was 1 game left. 1 game from the reset. And the swap over to the Sidra is all the red team needed.
It seemed like Phazon and Lil Cap had it in the palm of their hands, and then not only was it this swap to Sidra from Starlight, but also Tiffany popped off that game.
Oh, yeah.
Damage potential,
Oh, yeah.
kill potential, survivability. That's the trifecta here.
Going into game 5 of the first best of 5. If Starlight and Tiffany win this, that's it. They're the grand champions, the summer champions. If Little Captain Phazon win this, they have another best of 5 to go through. They've already done 1 best of 5. They're in their second one, and they're fighting for the ability to go to a 3rd one.
Now we're going to Shipwreck Falls here, which we saw in the previous set of Little Captain Phazon versus Midget and Hyper Hero. Midget and Hyper Hero got face rolled last time Lil Captain Phazon were here. So I'm curious to see how Tiffany and Starlight will do on this stage.
Really good follow-up from Phazon off that stomp side air. Was able to stop Starlight. Starlight has been disarmed, so he won't have that cannon for the movement on the left side. Tiffany trying to help out, but they stack up for the downlight side air. Tiffany underneath Starlight. Tiffany's, again, she's the one who's saving Starlight. She's the parachute to Starlight. Downlight side air sends Tiffany off. Starlight's in position to help out,
Ooh.
but Lil Cap's just covering this corner.
I swear, you see how small that sidewall is? It's like even smaller when there's 2 people on it. It feels like a postage stamp.
That weapon toss helping out Phazon. Tiffany was looking for the ground pound left side. Lil Cap gets the stomp side air. Doesn't even need a stomp for the second one. Lil Cap gets the double. And he's barely damaged.
He's
top
taking
right of the
like
screen.
no damage.
He's sitting in the orange right now. Oh, but the follow-up, he gets out of it. Phazon does go down. Little Cap holding down the stocks.
Ooh, and he's not going to fall prey to the black hole whatsoever. That's the classic Lil Cap spot dodge that you see in 1s, you see in 2s, you see it all the time. He can time those spot dodges so well right when you throw out that attack.
So good at spot dodging. And the follow-ups from Phazon, again, the neutralites off those. It's so incredible to see them do this every single time. Downlight into the nair, sends Lil Cap up. Neutral sig on stage from Tiffany, going to be able to follow up with the recovery. Phazon's on his final stock. We could see Little Cap going into the 1v2.
And that was a beautiful chase from Tiffany. Hit the neutral signature, chased in the air, made sure it was really high when she hit it, hit that recovery for the kill off the top.
She's got both.
Ooh.
She's going to hit 1 with that dunk, the neutral sig onto Phazon. Phazon's got to be careful. He can't go down here. Downlight side air sends Starlight off. Tiffany's there for the help.
Ooh, Phazon goes in, hits the D-Light side air, knows that a kill on Starlight or Tiffany or both would be huge for them right now.
Nice nair from Lil Cap, sends Starlight up. They need these kills. The nair hits both. It's going to take down Starlight. They still need more. Tiffany very high in the sky. Little Cap's going to chase for the nair. Starlight in the 1v2. Short power play. Big follow-up. Side sig connects. That was huge. That's going to give them enough of an edge that they could get this.
Lil Little Captain Phazon want to reset this bracket. That's what a win here will do, but a loss will send them packing with nothing but a silver medal around
Tiffany
their
falls
neck.
in it.
Oh, the read from Tiffany.
It's on Little Cap. Little Cap does have an extra stock, but he won't need it. He's going to be able to get back up onto this platform. Phazon, downlight resets, doesn't go for more after it. Instead, wanted to catch him. Tiffany's going to hit the signature. Phazon's got to be careful. He cannot get caught here.
There's the neutral light. You see Tiffany just waiting. Oh! Phazon, is he living?
Little Cap's trying to help. Little Cap's trying to help. Phazon got the wall touch.
Little Cap trying to relieve the pressure, doing everything he can. He's going in. He's the leader at this moment. The D-line recovery. Starlight's out.
Are we going to see the 1v1? Tiffany wants the kill onto Phazon, wants the 1v1. Katars gets caught, stomp side air. Phazon trying to side sig back to the right side.
That's it.
Won't need it. We're going to a reset. Phazon held on.
Oh my gosh, and look at 801 damage with 5 kills. This man is crazy.
He does so much damage, and that's not to say Phazon is bad. It's not to say that Lil Cap says, get in my backpack, I'm going to carry you to the promised land. Phazon does well.
Yeah, I mean, Phazon took 600 damage.
He did well.
So he was able to average 200 and a little bit per stock because he didn't die on his last stock. So he's able to just soak up so much damage like a sponge with nothing but 5 defense and great positioning.
And I think they need a breather right now because they're all sitting tight right now. Starlight likely thinking about what character he's going to be. Lil Cap will probably go in with a Bodvar, but Starlight, is it the Jiro? Does he go back to what put Lil Captain Phazon into the lower bracket? Or does he stick with the Sidra, which got him two of the games in the last best of 5?
I think he needs to stick with the Sidra.
I would agree with you. I think the Sidra's a solid pick.
Because I don't think his Scythe necessarily did that much throughout the game.
He had a couple moments.
There were little like pockets,
Yeah.
but on average, I think the cannon did more overall throughout the entire time that he played Sidra. And of course, the sword carryover was virtually the same. You didn't see a lot of Jiro's signatures come out that are inherent to Jiro that you won't get on Sidra.
He did have the side signature on Jiro, which was kind of the follow-up on the double neutral light into the downlight dare. I think he still did it with Sidra with the side signature on her.
Yeah, he used the side signature like one time.
The little tentacle. But either way, that might be the one thing that he would have Jiro for, is for that specific combo. But right now, he's sticking with the Sidra. We're going into game 1 of the final best of 5 for the Summer Championship. Is it going to be Little Captain Phazon who take home the victory, or Tiffany and Starlight? I honestly don't know right now. I honestly have no clue.
I really don't either. We're going to Twilight. I don't remember who won here before.
I think Little Captain Phazon.
That's my guess,
I think Little Captain Phazon. But we're going right back to Twilight. Little Captain Phazon sticking with their characters. Starlight with the Sidra. Tiffany with the Asuri. Tiffany's Katars have just been getting better, though.
Yep.
Every single game, Tiffany's Katars have just been getting exponentially better. Those neutral sigs, but here come the follow-up. Starlight already getting knocked close to the orange. Side sig connects. Starlight does have those side airs and is able to avoid the side signature from Lil Cap.
You see Lil Cap wants it, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to zone with those nairs. He's trying to zone with those side airs, those big kill potential moves.
Ground pound comes out. Phazon gets caught. He's going to just rotate over to the left side. Tiffany's in position to try to cover. Lil Cap's going to give him some help.
Oh, Lil Cap going back and forth between Starlight and Tiffany, zoning them, keeping them apart from one another. But that big recovery sending Phazon off screen. The D-Light dares from Starlight have been putting in work.
There's the neutral light into the recovery from Tiffany. Tiffany throws out the signature. Phazon is close to death. Starlight goes for the ground pound, but both red team members go low. Tiffany's going to be the first one to fall. Down air from Little Cap. Does Starlight have the jumps?
No, he does not. He was so close to it, but he had to use his dodge, had to use that recovery. He was so close. He could see the edge. He could almost reach out and touch it, but that's going to be both members of the red team falling. Blue team getting just a little bit of a read right now.
Ground pound connects for Tiffany. It's going to put him closer to even, as Little Cap is very damaged. He is deep in the red, but he's going to try to extend this stock for as long as possible. Side air sends him off, but they turn around for Phazon. They don't want the kill on Little Cap. Instead, they might be playing for that 2v1.
Seems like Little Captain Phazon, little bit by little bit, are getting more and more of a read on this red team.
Good
immediate punish. Oh my gosh, that was such a quick punish on that D-Light.
That was Phazon getting in on top of Starlight, and then on Tiffany, and Starlight immediately comes down with the fastball side air. He gets the kill on Little Cap, both of them with the ground pounds.
They were covering his left, they were covering his right, and he still got through, but he's gonna fall in the long run on his final stock just like that. But here's the stop side air,
keeping it even.
Response. That's what Lil Cap is so scary with. The fact that he's able to hit those stomp side airs better than anybody in this game.
Like, it's unfortunate that it's stomp side air, because if it was anything else, at this point, you'd call it the Little Cap.
Yeah.
He does it so much, so consistently, and so well.
He really deserves a lot of credit for that. Stomp is a great move, but he really deserves so much credit for the way he's able to use that so consistently in both game modes against the best people in the world.
You do it in ones, he can do it in twos. Right now he's in twos, and he has the sword in hand. Damage just to build up onto either red team member. The signature connects, Lil Cap gets sent flying, avoids the ground pound from Tiffany. Phazon's there, but now he's in a dangerous spot over on this right side island. Oh, Lil Cap gets sent off. Can Phazon get a stock off of either of the red team members? No, he's in trouble. The side air. Phazon's got jumps. He is able to get back to the wall. Lil Cap gets sent flying. Phazon not wanting to overcommit, and that means Lil Cap is going to be falling to his death. Final stocks for the blue team.
That's interesting. We saw some cannons start out this game from Starlight, but since that beginning part, he's only really been using the sword. He throws it away, so I think the next weapon is probably going to be cannon. I don't know if he primed it for sword, but there is a spawn on the field. Phazon's going to play around it, expecting Starlight to come over. It is going to be a cannon.
Lil Cap looking for the kill opportunity. He's got these big swing and airs. There's the recovery. Can't get the follow-up off the bounce. Phazon gets the kill onto Starlight. If they get this kill onto Tiffany right now, it's a 2v1. This is doable for the blue team. Starlight with a nice interrupt. Tiffany interrupting Phazon. Tiffany's still alive off that nair.
Tiffany trying to make a lot of space, staying away from Phazon right now, all the way on the left side of the main platform, then moving to the soft platform, still staying on that left side, giving Starlight the go-ahead to try and control this match as best that he can.
Just letting Starlight be the riot shield right now for her. She is sitting behind him, but she gets caught the nair from Phazon, and now it's a 2v1 Starlight. He's got to be careful about his positioning in this 2v1. Lil Cap and Phazon, they have follow-ups. Both have swords right now. Trying to get those punishes. Starlight doing a really good job of avoiding those punishes.
Yeah, they're straight up just not finding them on him right now. Ooh, the insig gets immediately punished, but that gets punished by a stomp side air. One more of those will put Starlight into kill percent. Ooh!
Recovery underneath. Lil Cap not going to punish that recovery.
Great dodging, great movement coming through from Starlight to avoid all of these nairs coming out from Lil Cap.
He goes for the stop.
Gets behind!
Lil Cap's dead!
He got right behind that. Oh, he was so close to him.
Yeah, that stomp
the downlight came out.
Phazon needs more damage onto Starlight. He throws out the neutral sig. He's been very greedy with these sword signatures, and that might end up working against him. Off stage, over to the island. Yet to reset. Goes to the gravity cancel side sig, and that's the kill! Starlight just waiting it out. Downlight into the recovery. Game one goes the way of Starlight and Tiffany.
And this time, the big boy damage is coming out from Starlight on the red team. 772, picking up 5 kills here, and Tiffany's 1 is what seals that game. Both members of the red team doing such a great job.
Really well played. It looked at the start like that Lil Cap and Phazon had an advantage. It looked like they were going to just run it, but just the turnaround from Tiffany and Starlight, they just started finding those spots that they needed, those big follow-ups for those kills, and that gave them game one. Starlight putting out 700 plus damage as we go into game 2 on to Thunderguard Stadium.
And again, that time, it was another raw side sig
from
that
Phazon.
got Phazon into trouble.
He loves those raw side sigs. Oh, Phazon ground pounds Lil Cap. Lil Cap had that hammer recovery, but Phazon just diving right on top of him to punish it.
Downlight side air coming out from Phazon. He's trying to zone Starlight off to the left. We see Starlight going back to the middle. Oh my gosh, the dares from Starlight.
Oh, the side sig from Tiffany.
That's one of the first ones I think we've seen.
We really don't see that signature often, but now we're seeing all the signatures coming out from Tiffany. The neutral signature spiking Phazon off the main platform. This is a big lead for the red team right now. Oh! Phazon! He didn't see it coming. He went for a jump dare off that, and Lil Cap immediately caught, but he DIs away from the side sig.
It looked like they were trying to go for the black hole. It started with Lil Cap's neutral light. Phazon picked up a sword and was probably looking for the neutral light, but you saw the rotation coming in from the red team. The side light, Phazon stuck on the left side. Lil Cap stuck below in the middle. Now he's in between two red team members. Ooh, the recovery is not hitting. Starlight ended up dropping it off the downlight. So it's going to be a D-light recovery from Phazon. Is not going to kill, not going to get the trade. It's going to be now finally getting the trade.
That's the first stock off the red team, off that one side sig from Phazon. Lil Cap is already on his final stock.
This is starting to look a little bit rough for Lil Cap and Phazon, winners of the Spring Champs and winners of the Winter Champs, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Yeah, they've been dominating online tournaments. They are the calendar lords right now for the seasonal championships, but that could very well change.
Stomp side air from Lil Cap sends Tiffany off, but this is the beauty of Thunderguard. Tiffany able to rotate into the middle of the map for that survival, for that wall touch. Lil Cap gets sent off. Tiffany trying to finish that edge guard, but can't quite get the hit. Lil Cap gets above. 4 stocks left for the red team. This is big for them.
Tiffany has Lil Cap on the edge.
Oh,
okay.
He touched.
All right.
Dare.
That's a big dare, though. One more,
Another
that's going to kill,
yep,
for
Lil
sure.
Cap is dead, and
he's done, dude.
Phazon, he spot dodges through the side sig. Phazon burned his dodge there, goes for the ground pound. Starlight just fast fall dares, and that is 4 stocks left on the red team, showing why they 2-0'd in the winner's bracket, and they are now 1 game away from becoming the summer champions.
And now what we talked about earlier with Lil Captain Phazon covering where the other team member kind of fell short just a little bit, we're now seeing it kind of sway back and forth on Starlight and Tiffany. We saw the big damage and all those kills coming out from Starlight. That time, Tiffany was the one that did more damage and took 4 kills. So we're seeing it go back and forth. It's situational. It all depends on who is where when, but they're both so much fully capable 2v2 team members, and they're playing so well right now.
It just shows that the red team, they've got 2 well-rounded players who are capable of being that point person and in either situation, whereas the blue team, they've got this plan. They've got this game plan where Lil Cap is supposed to be the damage builder, Phazon's supposed to be the stock taker, and when they can't get those roles filled, then that's when they start to struggle, and that's what we're seeing here, as it's currently 2-0 in Tiffany and Starlight's favor.
Every opportunity that the red team is presented with, whoever member is more capable of taking care of that, it doesn't really matter. They can both solidify their prowess in it, and there you go. There's the first kill immediately taken by Tiffany.
Wake up Nair from Lil Cap will put a little bit of damage onto Tiffany, but there's no immediate response opportunity as Tiffany again gets that neutral signature onto Lil Cap. The neutral light coming out from Tiffany. She's playing these guitars so well.
Seeing Lil Cap go back and forth. Big recovery. Phazon rotating in.
One more hit,
but
he can't get it.
Big Nair coming out from Lil Cap. Stomp Cider. He's trying. He's trying the best that he can to even up these stocks and get the lead.
It does even it up. Tiffany is quite damaged, but so is Lil Cap, and Lil Cap is the one closest to his final stock. Tiffany will go down, so the stock advantage is currently in the blue team's favor, but they've got to be careful about Lil Cap. If Lil Cap goes down, that is going to be trouble. Signature comes out. Phazon's able to punish.
Oh, back-to-back D-Sigs coming out from Tiffany. Lil Cap in the red. We talked about him needing to be careful, and it's just not going to happen. Oh, my goodness.
She just threw out 4 D-Sigs and hit all of them.
That is 100%. I think if she hits 1 more D-Sig on her punch card, she gets a free lunch.
Yeah. She gets more than a free lunch. She gets a free ticket to BCX. I was gonna to the grand finals of Summer Champs. She gets the Summer Championship. She's
already there. Yeah,
she's there.
Phazon and Tiffany on the edge. Tiffany's going to immediately dip, trying to go after Lil Cap, who is on his final stock. Eliminating Lil Cap will be so big. They have 4 stocks to the blue team's 3. We've seen 4 stocks to 0 for the red team time and time again.
Phazon on the left side trying to finish out this edge guard. Going to be able to follow up off of Lil Cap, but the kills are just not coming for the blue team. The Nair underneath. Starlight recovery's even higher, and he's still holding on to the stock. Punish. Will punish. Double Nair. stock advantage, but Little Cap, it's all about Little Cap.
Yep.
He is the linchpin for the blue team. If he goes down here, Phazon in the 1v2, I gotta say, I don't believe in Phazon in this 1v2. Little Cap gets caught by the recovery.
I mean, you're seeing those D-Sigs come out from Tiffany. I don't even believe in the 2v2 for the blue team right now with what the red team has done today.
Nice weapon toss to set up for more. Tiffany is getting damaged.
Blue team trying to focus just a little bit on Starlight. Go back to Tiffany, back to Starlight, back to Tiffany. Try to juggle between those two. Keep themselves safe. The sidelights coming out from Tiffany. Starlight getting more and more damage. Both members of the red team in the orange right now. Lil Cap hasn't taken too much damage yet since he's been a kill percent. Oh, that almost
He's so high. The nair from Starlight. Phazon goes for the side air to follow up off the downlight. And now it's all left to Phazon. Both of the red team members are fairly healthy here. That recovery is not going to be the kill. The skybox, the ceiling of Great Hall is so high.
And red team is just chilling right now. They're up 2 games in this best of 3. This win will give them the tournament. If they can just slow down, play smart, don't put themselves into any risky situations, get that smart damage onto Phazon exactly like that.
There's the punish. That's all they need to do is trade it out. The ground pound, the weapon toss from one of them will interrupt, and Phazon is able to get back up. He's trying to go around. He throws out the side sig, but he gets interrupted.
So lucky with that. He's so lucky there was a clash there.
He's getting away with these.
Stop doing the raw side signatures, please, Phazon. You can't do that right now.
2 exclamation points came out. Phazon almost hit the wall slip. He's thrown his weapon.
Really?
He's one hit.
Oh!
He got the touch.
He's trying.
Oh, that didn't kill Duke! Ah! That's it! Tiffany and Starlight are going to be your summer champions. They are the North American 2v2 summer champions.